show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, we're getting a look at one of the best right-handed changeups in the game of baseball. This guy's changeup's so good, that being Castillo, he'll use it as his primary off-speed pitch. If he's throwing strikes with his heater, look out if he has that changeup working. It'll be a long day for the hitters.
Stepping up is Ozzie Albies. He will lead this one off today.
Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A little bouncer. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7 hole. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Senzel will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. He's set. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Naquin's under it, and that will end the inning. Braves strand 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Charlie Morton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls. Very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate now, Nick Senzel, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he has an even 10 hits in 33 at-bats. The 1-0 home.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Senzel, base runner at first with 1 out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and he makes the play to end the inning. Reds leave 1. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Hit down the third baseline, fielded by Moustakas. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, The short.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Castillo has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
2 down, no one on base. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Hit on the ground out to short. Farmer's got it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now for the Reds, Tyler Naquin. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
First offering. The 1-0 home. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Tyler Stevenson, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
Next to hit is Kyle Farmer. First pitch of the AB on its way.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Duvall is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Eddie Rosario.
The center fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
First delivery to him.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fouled away. The pitch. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Charlie Morton. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Moustakas is there, and quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a line drive, but this lands foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Jake Fraley, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
To the plate now, Luis Castillo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Second base.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. First pitch on its way. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Two and two.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
The 2-2. Still even at 2 and 2. Two out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. To the left side, but it's well foul. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate is Austin Riley. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Fraley is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. No balls and a strike to count. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fraley is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. First offering on its way. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In is Joey Votto now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
All even now, 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Rosario is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. It remains 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready now is Travis d'Arnaud, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fraley is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The center fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Next to hit, Eddie Rosario, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So now to the plate, Charlie Morton. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Farmer onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. So here's Tyler Naquin. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
And the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Naquin tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Behind 0-2 now. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Do you still cry?
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Now to the plate, here is Tyler Stevenson, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal, here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Duvall will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
Next up, Kyle Farmer flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Now at the plate, Austin Riley. And now the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Ronald Acuna will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now the first pitch. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a liner. But this will hang up long enough for the center fielder to run under it as he makes the play for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Digging in will be Adam Duvall. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this one bounds around against the wall. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Tried to score all the way from first, but the relay was too good, and it ends the inning. More baseball on the show right after this. Now it'll be Jake Fraley to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Tommy Pham will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fraley on at first, nobody out. That evens it up 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Jonathan India.
And stepping in, Jonathan India. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now here's the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Reds go down quietly, still down 3-0. Art Warren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Senzel comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The center fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Up next, Eddie Rosario. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in now, Charlie Morton, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Braves go down without a whimper here. They lead it 3-0. At the plate now is Nick Senzel. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here comes the 1-2. He's got to hurry. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Joey Votto. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks
Now
really sharp out there, guys.
Mike Moustakas.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail it here 3-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He grounded out last time up.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
From the stretch. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Next to dig in, Austin Riley. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Ronald Acuna coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. He's set and the pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Reds nothing. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In your synthesis, my statements is potent. I'ma keep winning the ladders, pulls open, get left with your jaws swollen, crowd with their jaws open, shot with your broad rolling.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
To the plate now, Tyler Stevenson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and one.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
The 1-1 home. On the ground to third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing. First delivery to him.
Whoa, exit tag.
2 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
There's ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Digging in next, Jake Fraley singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this is lined hard to deep left. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Ninth inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luis Sessa will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Shogo Akiyama will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So here is Adam Duvall. Past meetings against Luis Sessa, he's 1 for 3. Now here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The next 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Stevenson has it, and the throw is in time. Duvall is retired, and there's one away. Stepping in once again is Dansby Swanson. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Here's another 0-2. One out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Braves held off the scoreboard here in the 9th. Last chance now for the Reds. They trail here 3-0. Kenley Jansen enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Shogo Akiyama. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
The 0-1 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Albies is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Jonathan India digging in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
It's 1-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs on 9 hits.